What if I told you that people start judging you before they fully process your first sentence, before you explain your ideas, before you defend yourself, before you prove your intelligence? The human brain is already making a decision. Most men spend years trying to find the perfect words. But the men who command respect understand something deeper. Presence speaks before language ever does. Today, we're breaking down one of the most misunderstood concepts in psychology, the 738-55 rule. We'll explore what it truly teaches about masculinity, discipline, leadership, and the quiet art of self-mastery. Because if you misunderstand this principle, you risk chasing a hollow echo of strength. You will spend your life trying to sound powerful instead of becoming powerful, a man whose presence commands respect without a single word. Gentlemen, this is Rim High. Our mission is simple: build men with discipline, clarity, and strength. Men who carry their families, honor their lineage, and strengthen society from the ground up. The internet repeats the same claim over and over, a mantra for the modern age. 7% of communication is words, 38% is your tone, 55% is body language. Millions accept those numbers as gospel, without ever asking where they came from or what they truly mean. But strong men don't build their lives on slogans. They build them on truth, on principles that have been tested and proven. So let's cut through the noise and uncover the real lesson, the one that separates the boy from the man. The 70-38-55 rule comes from research by psychologist Albert Mehrabian. It's one of the most widely quoted and most misunderstood concepts in communication. Mehrabian's studies were highly specific. He focused only on moments when a person's words conflicted with their facial expressions or tone of voice while expressing feelings or attitudes. This is the crucial context. For example, imagine someone saying, "I'm happy to see you," but they avoid eye contact. Their shoulders are slumped. Their voice sounds cold and distant. You don't believe the words because the body doesn't lie. The verbal statement is a conscious choice, but the non-verbal signals are broadcasting a deeper, more honest truth. You believe everything surrounding the words. That was the entire point of the research. It was never meant to claim that words only matter 7% of the time when you're giving a presentation or explaining a concept. Words matter. Ideas matter. Truth matters. But when your words disagree with your presence, people will always trust your presence. That is the powerful lesson every man must understand and master. Modern neuroscience reveals a fundamental truth. Your brain processes nonverbal signals at a subconscious level far faster than conscious thought. Long before someone analyzes your argument, they've already formed an impression based on your posture, your facial expressions, your pace, and your eye contact. These signals paint a picture of your internal state. In that first fraction of a second, the primal brain asks one critical question: can I trust this person? This isn't shallowness. It's a deeply ingrained survival mechanism. For millennia, accurately assessing allies and threats was essential for survival. Your biology still operates on this ancient code. Your nervous system is communicating even when your mouth is closed, broadcasting your internal state to everyone around you. This is why anxiety spreads like a virus, but it's also why true confidence is contagious. Calm spreads. Discipline spreads. People don't simply hear who you are. They feel and experience who you are on a visceral level, and that raw experience is infinitely harder to fake than mere words. This is where many men fail. They work on sounding confident instead of becoming competent. They memorize motivational quotes, but avoid difficult conversations. They buy expensive clothes, but ignore their health. They speak about discipline, but sleep through alarms. Eventually, people notice, not because they're judging your vocabulary, but because your life contradicts your message. Real masculinity has never depended on appearances. It depends on alignment. When your words, your voice, your habits, and your character all tell the same story, people naturally trust you. You don't demand respect, you earn it. The Quran teaches, indeed, Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves. Real change begins inside long before it becomes visible outside. The Bible says, by their fruits you will recognize them, not by their promises, not by their speeches, by their fruits. History proves this principle repeatedly. The greatest leaders weren't followed because they had the loudest voices. They were followed because their lives matched their words. When conviction becomes visible through action, leadership becomes unavoidable. So here's your challenge. For the next 30 days, say less, become more. Keep every promise you make. Stand with purpose. Speak slowly. Listen carefully. Control your emotions. Train your body. Protect your integrity. When you walk into a room, don't ask yourself, how can I impress people? Ask, does my life support everything I'm about to say? Because that is the real meaning behind the 738-55 rule. Not that words don't matter, but that words become powerful only when your life gives them credibility. Remember this, your words introduce you, your habits prove you, your discipline defines you. The strongest message any man sends isn't his speech. It's the life he lives when no one is watching. If this video challenged your thinking, subscribe to REM High and join a brotherhood committed to discipline, self-mastery, and leadership. Until next time, regain your masculinity, rebuild discipline, take control.